School chaplaincy is incredibly important because here we have young ones whom we profess to love and care for, and how would we not want to invite them into relationship with the creator of the universe? That seems to be something that I want to do. I want to do it with my own child, and so it's a delight to be able to do it with other people's children.
School chaplaincy is important, I feel, because young people, like any people in the whole world really, need to know that God loves them. And I think in this particularly New Zealand's quite secular context, it's an amazing opportunity we have to share God's love with them.
This transformative idea of a God who created them, a God who loves them, and a God who wants to give them that sense of belonging and identity, and has a hope and a future for them. I think chaplaincy is incredibly important.
I think chaplaincy is one of the most important things because we're in a missional edge, or we're on the cusp, and we're able to offer hope where there isn't hope or there isn't knowledge of hope.
Chaplains in schools fly the flag for the Christian faith and show people a different way of living, counterculture, really.
Teenagers going through so many changes in their lives can have quite a lot of anxiety or just unknowns, exploring who they are, coming out of their families and going into the wider world. It's an amazing time to be scattering those seeds, planting perhaps that idea of them having a spirituality and a faith that can be something genuinely theirs in this day and age.
I see chaplaincy in the local school here as such an incredible privilege to wave the flag of my faith to a group of young people, and most of them don't know what they think about the Christian faith, or are kind of like rolling their eyes at me, but I get the chance to stand in front of them and to tell them just why faith makes a difference in my life and why it makes a difference in their lives. And so it's a privileged position to be invited into a community and to love them and to share life with them.
I want to encourage people to think about the big issues of life, like why we are here, what happens after death, how we should treat each other and why we should treat each other well.
Our chaplains were those beacons, I believe, that as young people we could cast our eyes on and feel safe. They spoke the truth, they spoke with love, and therefore we felt loved.
Being a pastoral presence, being like a gate for the sheep to tell people, here is a space that is sacred, come in here, and be in awe of this wonderful God of ours.
In spite of the fact that I've only been in this role as a chaplain for only a couple of years now, if I can reflect back on being a student at Māori boarding school, our chaplains gave us great opportunity to embrace faith as young women, future mothers and grandmothers.
In being a chaplain, I'm able to minister to the spiritual part of a human being and their whole physical entity, and encourage them to explore their faith in who Jesus is, what he can offer, and ultimately to embed in them a sense of hope and peace in his goodness.
So I would encourage people who are interested and can take some of the knocks of the classroom to put up their hand and give it a go. You can do great work.